We've been talking about the business value from data science in this video series. Today we'll see why data science alone is not enough. The focus of today's session is decision intelligence. If you're wondering, is this another buzzword? We already have data science, artificial intelligence, augmented intelligence, and many more. Don't worry, I'll simplify this with a good example. Today, digital transformation is a flavor of the season. Every organization is digitizing their operations, gathering additional intelligence, and trying to respond quickly to the changing market. And data is the fuel of digital transformation. But here's the bad news. Just doubling down on data and analytics will not lead to better business decisions. You need decision intelligence. We'll talk about the components of decision intelligence and how you can go about it. But first, let's look at an example of what happens when you don't use it. We were working with a large conglomerate that was trading in agricultural commodities like palm oil, viscose. And they wanted to improve the quality of their trading decisions using analytics. So we spoke to the business teams, understood the problem, and translated this into a forecasting problem. So finding out what is likely to be the price next week. We built models and we came up with over 95% accuracy. We translated those insights into recommendations and presented visually to the business users. We were pretty happy with the outcomes, just that the users weren't that excited. It came as a shock to us that they didn't find the recommendations relevant. Let's take a pause here and see what we really mean by enabling decisions and by decision intelligence. There are three disciplines in decision intelligence: social science, data science, and managerial science. Social science is understanding the users, how they think, feel, and act. Understanding the user behavior. How do they behave in social context in the enterprises? And with that strong understanding, and which is not restricted to just collecting user requirements or building a persona at the start of the project, it is much more deeper than that. Once you have that understanding, with data science, you come up with actionable insights, simple insights or model-based insights, and you convert them into consumable recommendations. And then in managerial science, you influence the outcome of the program by changing the workflow, by talking to the users, and helping with change management so that adoption can happen. When you have all these three, that is when decisions get enabled. Now back to our example. So we went back and spoke to the users to understand how they were making the trading decisions in different scenarios. And we found out that whether predicting the price is going to be $35 or $34 is not really important. They had physical commodities which they had to sell or hold for a particular week. So they were interested in the direction of movement, whether the price will rise or fall with an approximate ballpark. So with that understanding, we revisited the data science approach. We changed the forecasting approach into a classification-based model. So we read the model. Now the accuracy dropped to about 87%, but the recommendation was solid and it was stable. And then finally we spoke to the teams to build user trust, and we changed and we made sure that the adoption of the solution happened. Over the next quarter, the team started using the recommendations, and there was a 3.2% improvement in revenue thanks to the solution. And for an organization trading in billions of dollars of value, this was a significant uplift. So that is the power of decision intelligence. When I talk to executives, I tell them that make sure that your teams are not just fixated on data science. Are they focusing on other aspects, bringing a holistic perspective to decision enablement? That is going to be key. So you need to think decision intelligence to promote data-driven decision making in your organization. Hope you found this session useful. Do share what you think about decision intelligence. Please respond in the comments. Thank you.